Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute Minnie Mouse ears. These were super easy to make. I probably spent about $10 making these because I didn't have the fabrics, which is a lot cheaper than buying them at the parks. I think they're about like $20 or so. There's no sewing involved, so you can do this with your kids. You can do this for parties, for a night out, if you're going to Disney World. So without further ado, let me show you how to make these ears.
Alright, so first things first, all I did was take a piece of cardboard and just trace a circle around it with a regular bowl about the size of a Mickey ear. And then I took my X-Acto knife and just started cutting the circle out. Once you've cut out 4 circles, you want to go ahead and trace a little bit of the circle off, that way it can fit on top of the headband. To make the black part of the ears, I'm just using a piece of fabric and tracing a large circle around the cardboard. You want to make sure that the circle is a little bit bigger than the cardboard, that way you can fold it over later. And now I'm just taking my scissors and cutting out my circles. You want to have 4 of these circles to go over both of the ears. Now once you've got all of your pieces cut out, you're going to go ahead and glue 2 of the cardboard pieces together with a hot glue gun. I already had mine at my house, but you can easily find one for really cheap at Walmart or any local store that you have. Once you've got those 2 pieces of cardboard glued together, you want to go ahead and take one of your pieces of fabric and glue them to one side of the cardboard. Once it's placed on there, you want to go ahead and make sure you smooth it out so there's no glue humps. After it's all the way placed and dried, you want to go ahead and glue the sides down, making sure that everything is completely stuck to the side of the cardboard. Once you're done with the first side, you're going to repeat this process onto the other side, making sure that you fold the fabric over the other one, and that's going to be the side that's not showing. Now you're going to take a headband and form some fabric around it. So what I did was just make some little dots, and then I turned the headband around to measure how long I needed the fabric to be. Now you could definitely skip this step if you already have a black headband or something that's a little bit fabric-y material. I just ended up doing this to show you what you could do. To glue the fabric onto the headband, I just took one side and then I would fold the other side over on top of it. It's really easy to do, you just want to make sure you get it really nice and tight all the way through. Once your headband is fully covered, it's time to glue on the ears. All I did was take a little bit of glue on the bottom and then stick them onto the headband. Make sure you measure out where you want them to be before you glue them on, that way they're proportional. Now it's time for the bow. All I did was take a big piece of fabric that I got from Joann's craft store and cut it in half. Then I started folding it in thirds and then gluing over the sides. Now this does not have to be perfect, and I ended up taking a little bit off the end because I didn't want it to be too big. And once I've done that, I'm folding it over in thirds again and then gluing it down. Now to make the bow-like shape, I just took the edges and kind of brought them in a little bit and then cinched them in. And what you want to do is take the hot glue gun and glue in between the little cinched parts. Now what you're going to do is take the leftover fabric and wrap it around the bow. I took about 6 inches of what I had left over and cut that out. Once I cut that out, I'm just folding it in half and securing the edges down with glue. And once you've got it folded in half, you want to kind of fold it into thirds and then measure it out on the bow before you hot glue it. That way you know if it's too thick. And once you've got it to the size you want it, you can go ahead and glue it down into thirds. And once you've got it all secured down, you can go ahead and wrap it around the bow and then secure it to that. To put the bow on the headband, I went ahead and put a big dot in the middle of the bow, and then I went and took the edges of the bow and secured them down to the ears. And there you have it. We really hope you guys like this video and definitely try this out, and we'll see you next time.